Hello everyone, my name is Botanist Cool, and today we're continuing PrideCom, my trans pride themed lance from Battletech. And if you're enjoying these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. It's free, it's easy, it's 2 clicks, it tells YouTube to show you more of my videos, and I can't thank you enough. But let's get on to the rest of this video and talk about all this stuff. You guys have heard me talk about PrideCom quite a few times because I've made quite a few videos on it. And the reason is I do a lot of work on them, then I forget about them, and then they end up getting damaged and yada yada. So the whole point of this stream was to get all these minis into a situation where I can seal them. Just put the matte finisher on it and be done with them. And that's what I did. I got the transgender Pride Highlander, I got the non-binary Pride Kraken, and the intersex Pride Rifleman 2C, all in a state where I can just seal them, be done with them, and then move on to the next one. So these guys are all done. And what's really cool is I actually got a hobby knife about a month or two ago that I've used a little bit to take off some big chunks of like old Tyranids or old Space Marines that I haven't done. And I actually removed them from the base. So it's gonna be really fun. These are gonna be the first minis I do where I base the base entirely separately from the mini itself. It's not a necessary thing to do, however, it's something I do want to do so I could learn how to make bases more aesthetically around the terrain itself rather than around the actual mini. So I will be doing roads, basically, just be walking on roads. I will basically do this whole, like, I got this whole paint that's all about like looking like asphalt as an example. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do some white lines on there, or some yellow lines on there, or whatever the road signs are. I'm gonna put them right back on with a little bit of super glue, and it's gonna look fantastic in my opinion. So I'm really excited to get that done. However, I still have the agender and the gender fluid / gender queer mini to still work with and finish up. I have also changed up how I'm doing the cockpits a little bit, specifically what you can see with the windows. So we did start with a Cantor blue this time and went right for the windows. That did a layer, a very thin one, mind you, of Calidor Sky, then Techless, and then at the very end of it all, we used a little bit of Blue Horror, all colors from Citadel, mind you, to make that glass look a little deeper, a little brighter, and stand out a bit more. And I think it looks a lot better than previously when I just used like 1 or 2 really light blues and a little bit of white, and bada bing, bada boom, I was done. This actually kind of looks a little bit like glass kind of shining, and I really like that. However, the Kraken's little pilot cockpit area, you can't see that shit at all. So I just did a little bit of blue on like the front part and did a little bit of yellow to make it look a little bit better, and that was fine. I also did go over the Kraken again with some more yellow, and over the Rifleman as well, some more yellow to make that stand out a bit more, because when I did my original dry brushing on those, it started to fade out, and that's not what I wanted to do. So I did a little bit there, and it looks a little bit better. Overall, I'm very proud of these guys. First and foremost, I've been getting quite a few compliments on the transgender Highlander 2C, and that's one I was most self-conscious about for quite a while, so I'm very happy that that one is getting a lot of love and seems to be really enjoyed, and a lot of people like it, so I'm very happy about that. And secondly, I've learned so much from painting these minis specifically about shading and highlighting and all that stuff. So I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with how this has turned out. I'm very happy with how this looks. I'm very happy with the highlights I got on all the minis and the shades I got on them. I do think it will be better in the future not to do full body washes specifically for Battletech. I definitely think full body washes are better on minis like Tyranids as an example, which they look fantastic on, but not per se on like Space Marines, which are very flat surfaces. So I'm going to be applying Battletech skills and abilities and lessons to Space Marines in the future. I'm actually going to take all my Salamander Space Marines and redo them. I'm gonna strip them of their paint, redo them, and get them to look like really good Salamander. So I'm really excited for that. That'll be a thing in the future. We'll talk about that one day in the future, though. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for y'all today. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I really do sincerely appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed your time here, like and subscribe. It's the best way to support me, and it tells YouTube to show you more of my stuff, and I'd be grateful if you watched more. And there's a throne. If you want to send me something, feel free to. Don't feel obligated. Anyways, y'all stay safe, stay Botanist Cool, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye, everyone.